awakening, everyone. So I was guided to do a channeled message to everyone who can hear. But first of all, don't mind my shirt. Yes, it's clean. This is just oil. Relax. Don't get distracted. Okay. We're just gonna see. Actually, we're gonna see what's the tea that is going on in a lot of you guys' energy. What's the tea? All right. An offer and bad habits reverse. I just feel like you guys keep going into the same loop over and over. You keep choosing to do wrong, okay? You keep choosing wrong. That's basically it. You're choosing the wrong choices. You're listening to the wrong people. You're taking the wrong advice, okay? You're not listening to your intuition. You're not listening to yourself. It's definitely a strong message. All right. So yeah, we'll go over one at a time. One out of each moment. Okay. Now, what is this bad habit? What is this wrong? What is the wrong you're doing in your life? What is the wrong they're doing in their life? What is the wrong? What is the wrong? Okay, you guys are not working hard enough on yourself. Eight of Pentacles reverse is someone working hard on their craft, working hard on their skill. The Emperor, he's a fucking boss of his life. He's a boss of his land. So if you're not working hard to focus on yourself and what you really need health-wise, physical-wise, mentally-wise, spiritually-wise, you're not going to ever be the lead role in your life, even though you always are the lead role in your life. A lot of you guys have to quit your jobs, bro. Listen, I keep telling you guys really don't understand what I'm saying. You guys think money gives you anything? Do you know what type of money you are receiving? You are receiving fiat money, F-I-A-T money. What does that mean, though? It means it has no value to it. And if you still don't understand what I'm saying, let me give you a scenario. If I go into a restaurant or a grocery store, if I go anywhere, if I pay rent, right? Anything, you're exchanging money, something we exchange money with. If I tell them, I don't want to pay you, I just want it, right? Then it'd be like, what the fuck? Like, no, you have to pay me. Why? Because the same, if I buy something and it says $100, right? I could give them $1,000 for it, and that shit will still cost $0. It's the same exchange. There's no value to fiat money. So you're spending mad money on rent, mad money on clothes, mad money on this and that. You notice how you need money for a lot of things, right? Why is that? Why can't we just go? Stuff's already built. Things are already stocked in. Why can't the trucks do what they do? Because they want to do it to distribute the goods so we can trade as humans and human beings, or beings in general, because we're all different types of forms of energies in the 3D realm. So that being said, I hope you guys quit your jobs, because you're not supposed to work for nobody but yourself, and that's a fucking fact. If you guys are struggling to get a job, stop. Just stop. Don't even look for a job. Bro, when you literally don't try to force nothing, if something don't feel right to you, that's because it's not right. Something's forcing that energy. You're forcing yourself in that energy, because you always have a choice to remove yourself from any energy. And everything around us is energy. That's the most basic of basics. And if you don't understand that, you will never understand your life. You will never understand how to maneuver your thoughts, how to maneuver your feelings. You won't maneuver through this matrix. this shift we're going through, everyone DNA is upgrading. If you don't feel it by now, if you don't feel like a lot of shit is wrong in your life right now, then you're not really feeling it. And if you don't realize it and you force yourself to stay in a situation you've been in your whole life, you're going to die. Take it how you want it. Death is an illusion. So you're not really gonna die. Your avatar you're in, the meat suit we chose to be in a form of, is going to expire on this planet. But your spirit, your aura, your energy field is going to mold into a different form of energy in this 3D plane. But we're not in the 3D no more. We're in the 5D. So in the 5D plane, your energy is going to take a different form. Like we're already in 5D. A lot of us are already. We know what you're talking about. You know where you are in your time, in your lifetime, in this lifetime. And y'all can say here, oh, she don't know what she's talking about. Y'all can say that, but I can tell you this, I know more about myself than you know more about yourself. I know more about yourself than you know more about yourself. And I can guarantee you that. You can sit here and try to be like, your ego could sit here and be like, oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Because when you really know yourself, you can see yourself for other people because you are me. And that's another thing you got to understand. If everything is energy, and us humans, it's been scientifically proven that we are made of energy. Don't you think if we're just energies floating around, everything else is energy floating around, those energies are going to come inside my energy and mix. My words I'm speaking to you right now, the sound you hear, sound is energy. What do you think sound, those frequencies, sound waves, that's energy waves. Those are waves going inside your ear from this is my voice, my energy, my tone. My energy is going to you, to your ears. And this is pure positive energy. So no matter what, whoever's listening to me, you're getting more upgrades in your DNA. And especially if I'm not going to say believe, because believing and knowing are two different things. And I keep saying this. Believing, there's an option for false. You know, if you believe, there has to be opposite to that, which is, not believe, not real, whatever. But there's always a degree to where it could not be real. And then what are you going to believe then? When you know something, you know it's real. What's the polarity of real? Not real, false, true, false. Like, when you understand the universal laws more, not these legal laws that people made up. No, the universal laws that the fucking universe, the source of all creation, made up. I don't care what you want to call it. I don't care. That's your belief to what you call it. I call it source, the source of creation, the source of all, the all. It's the all. Because we are the all. We are everything. We're just energies. We're all the thoughts. That's why we have so much thoughts in our heads going on and going on. We don't even know what the fuck we're thinking about. And then your heart feels some type of way. You feel some type of way. You're like, why do I feel like this? It's because an energy of a memory popped in your head without you even realizing it. So now you feel some type of way. And then when that memory keeps coming, you're like, what the heck? And that feeling keeps getting bigger and bigger. Then you narrow down on what the heck is bothering you like that, because you're asking the universe, why am I feeling this way? So it's going to show you why you're feeling this way. You understand me? Our minds create our reality. So if you're thinking about something you should not be, which, listen, an offer, it could be your thoughts. Your thoughts are offering you something, and then you just keep on feeding into the wrong thoughts, okay? Stop thinking about the wrong things, okay? Now, if you're somebody who keeps thinking about somebody else, doesn't matter, or something else, doesn't matter what it is. Stop thinking about it. Unless you need it. If you had it and you couldn't keep it, don't go back to the past. When you in the past, you get stuck in the same loop, the same negative loop you've been in. And we don't want that. Okay? We need to start thinking positive thoughts. Not even thinking, because we never think. And yes, I know, y'all can say, she sounds wild. Then let me sound wild, because life is a wild card. You never know what you're going to get next. You never know what's going to happen next. It's a wild card. Everything is random. We live in an infinite possibility world. We are eternal beings. We are infinite beings. We are infinite beings inside of a finite being. Okay? Finite means there is an end. Final. We all have a final day, a final journey in our life. We all do. It's inevitable. It means it's going to happen. Everyone is going to have a drastic tower moment in their life. More than once. Like, there's a lot of people who had near-death experiences that can confirm all what I'm saying. A lot of things have been proven. Y'all just don't do the research, because you've been brainwashed to think, to perceive that what you're doing in your life right now is real. Nothing's fucking real. And that's the fucking joke. Life is a joke. Life is a game. When will you guys wake up to that fact? To that knowing? Whenever you have to speak your truth, speak it. Even if it's at like a family dinner, because let's be honest, okay? Screenshot reverse. See people just be trying to get something on you. People stay around your energy so they can know your business, so they can sit here and talk about you. But when you to yourself, no one got nothing on you, especially when you're not doing nothing. 9 times out of 10, people like to be with you when you do things so they can literally sit here and be like, yeah, he, she did that. Yeah, they did. I was there. I seen it. If no one's with you while you're doing your thing, no one can sit here and tell you what you're doing. Where's the proof? We need evidence. If there's no evidence, then you're not guilty. People are just weird. Y'all just weird. And y'all think like weird is weird's not a bad name. Y'all just give it a bad energy. That's it. Weird is just like wild. Literally. You call someone weird because they're doing random things that you would never do, because you've been brainwashed to do things a certain way. Just because you've been taught a certain way to do something doesn't mean that's the only way to do something. Y'all understand? Do y'all really understand? Because if you really understand, you would be working hard on yourself right now. You would quit your job right the fuck now. I dare you. Three of Pentacles, neutrally wise, balanced. Some of y'all are going to quit your job today, and I'm proud of y'all. No funny. But some of y'all going to have excuses. But that's okay, because we live in a matrix. There has to be a balance. Some people have to stay brainwashed. A lot of people are going to awaken to their true self, and they're going to live better lives. That's okay. We pick the lives we want before we even come here, and that's another fact. Take it how you want it. I don't care how it resonates with you, as long as it's resonating. As long as you're getting something from what the heck I'm telling you. I'm here to spread truth. I'm here to help people help themselves. Like, if anyone is over here talking any negative energies about me, any wrongs towards my energy, then you're just a jealous being. You have to transmute that jealousy into appreciation. You understand? There's a polarity to everything. So find the opposite word of how you're feeling. If it's negative, find the polar opposite. Okay? The same meaning, just in a different degree. You understand me? So you're on the same frequency, just not the same frequency level. There's levels to this shit. Okay? You can't be jealous. You have to admire someone because they do their thing. They listen to knowledge that was spread to them to change your life for the better. Why would you miss on an opportunity like that? Why wouldn't you try? Why wouldn't you try to do something better for yourself? Why are you sitting here hanging out with people who don't give a fuck about you and they prove it day to day? If you're anxious around somebody and you don't know why, that's because their energy is not for you. If you feel like you have to compete with the next person, they're not for you or you're not for them. If you feel intimidated by somebody, they're not for you. You're not for them. So don't force your energy in an energy field where you don't belong. It's like you play football, but you go into a baseball to play. What? A baseball fucking field. Like, how does that make sense? Now listen, it's the same concept, different degree. Do you understand that? There's still sports, but there's different playing fields. You can't play on the same field as someone else who's a master in something you're not yet. Because you could be a master at anything. Y'all can sit here and say, oh, I'm not good at that. Okay, you can say that. But at the end of that sentence, say, comma, yet. You understand? I'm not good at that yet. That means you're going to be good at it at one point in your timeline. Common sense. You would think it's common sense. All right, what's the specific advice for people to change their life for great? Change your life to greatness, I should say. All right, couple cards fell down. King of Wands reverse. Stop. Again, this is, now, some of y'all might be like, oh, how does that have to do with money? Because this is not money. This is creativity, right? Because I'm going to sit here and say, because you're working for somebody else, okay? I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about your craft, your creativity. You're putting your energy towards the wrong creation. Because in your job, you're creating something. Doesn't matter if something has already been made, okay? You're creating an energy exchange with customers, with employees, with your boss, okay? You're sending your creativity back and forth to other people and not yourself. So, take your moments to work for yourself. Find your inner creativity. You have it. This is the King of Wands. The king has everything. The king needs nothing from nobody. But you're giving away your power to somebody. The government, the feds. Listen, there's over 400 Fed places, okay? You're subscribed to something or you're getting something from the government, from the feds. You're getting something that's saying, I own this about your aspect in your life. Guys, first of all, get y'all straw names removed and start getting your surnames. Find out what the heck all that is, okay? And do with that information what you want. Then we got 10 of Pentacles reverse. And a lot of you guys, this could mean you have to leave your family. You have to. Especially, now this could be like a parent figure, okay? This could be a mother, father, whatever the case may be. You have to leave your family. Or you could be the one, you could be the middle child, but have all the creativity, you feel me? You gotta leave your family. They're gonna, especially they don't understand what you're talking about. They don't understand your passion. They're not going to help you push yourself to your passion. They're just going to slowly push you away. And then you're going to forget that you even had that passion to begin with. Some of you, jobs, like I said, you're putting your job first and not your family. You're going to have to quit this job. And see, if you're a dad and you have a family, this is you leaving your job to go to your family, you see? But it's like the work and home situation is not balanced. It's like you're always at work and you never have time for your family. Also, this could mean you better hurry up and pick you before your family up and leaves you. Hurry up and pick yourself. Hurry up and choose what you really need in your life. What really loves you, you know? Choose what loves you and not what makes you feel pain. Okay? Whether that be a job, whether that be people, whether that be anything. If you're an artist and you paint and you don't like painting, so you draw, and drawing is, you're beautiful at it, you know? So, you know, get your passions, find your passions. It's like if you knit, you don't know how to knit, but you know how to crochet, you know? It's like that. So find your passion and go back to that and put all your energy towards that. Six of Pentacles. For some of you, you can't give to others how you used to, okay? Some of you, you're going to have to not give to others at all, okay? Some of you, well, all of you, you're going to have to give to yourself, okay? This is sixes are balance in numerology. So we have to balance our physical realm before we can balance our physical and spiritual realm. Once you're settled in your physical, you'll have more moments to focus on your spiritual. Because when you have a lot of distractions in your physical, you're not focused on meditating. You're not focused on like healing yourself. You're not focused on that because all the distractions outside this world, this fake world that doesn't even exist, you're worried about that. It could be you buying clothes, buying shoes, getting your nails done, getting your hair done, getting your eyebrows waxed, getting massages. Doesn't matter what you do. Okay, like I said, money has no value to it. So it don't matter if you spent $200 getting your nails done. That shit, at the end of the day, the value is zero. The value is nothing. It's the quality of the product that people manipulate to raise non-valuable energy. You understand? I hope I do. That was a little confusing. But people think because they do something good or better than someone else, they feel the need they can raise their prices. When there shouldn't be a price of nothing. We should just help each other out because we have something we can do for them and they have something they can do for us. It should be just like that. Why is it not like that? We don't even know our neighbors because we so busy thinking we have to look better than them. Y'all weird. Random. Y'all real random with your thoughts. Okay? You have to organize your thoughts. You feel me? And the only way you can organize your thoughts is if you organize your freaking 3D physical realm avatar you're in. Okay? Whew. The High Priestess reverse. A lot of you guys are not tapping into your intuition. Like guys, and that's a fact because you guys don't understand that we are gods and goddesses. I don't care how wild I sound. That is the truth. You're a god and you're a goddess. I don't care if you believe in a different God. That's okay. Think of it as that God as a support to your own God body. Think of it like that then. Think of it like you and your God are walking side to side. You know? These my masters right here, all with me, everywhere I go, have different meanings for each one of these pendants. Like, my master Thoth, the first master, I had this for like a couple months, and when I did like I finished reading the Emerald Tablets like audiobook, and I was so in tune with myself spiritually, he broke off. So that was just his confirmation telling me, you're ready. You don't need me holding your hand no more. You understand me? Enki, he's a main scientist who created humans in the first place, and you don't have to believe me. That's another fact. So I don't care. But yeah, I call on to him. Well, he's always with me, especially when I do my workouts. You know, Thoth as well. But like he be there, he's a clearly a snake. But like, yeah, and y'all have snakes all like misconcept. You have a misconception towards reptiles. Like you guys know we have reptilian side of our brain, right? Why think we could wiggle certain ways when we dance? You know, we're reptiles, guys. And we're gods. Like, Enki is a fucking reptile, a god, who created us. And I was like, I don't care how it sounds. I really don't. I don't. Anyways, enough about me. This is, a lot of y'all are high priestesses. And you're using your powers for negativity. You're using your powers to bring you down. Like I said, if you hating on somebody and that's somebody not doing nothing to you, you're just wishing bad on yourself. When you wish bad on someone else, I'm telling you guys, it's a mirror. Everything's a mirror, okay? Everything's a mirror off each other. Again, scientifically proven. Look this shit up. Anyways, because I am you and you are me, when you wish me bad, you're wishing yourself bad. When you wish someone else bad, you're wishing yourself bad. Mind your business. And I'm not saying this in a negative way because you guys love to bring that phrase with negative energy. No, it's not negative energy at all, whatsoever. Our mind creates our reality. I'm going to say this again. Our minds create our reality. So when you put your mind to means a direction. What direction are you going to mind? Mind your business. What is your business? We all want businesses when we grow up. What is your business on this planet? Put your mind to your business and you will soon find out what you're meant to do. Or you will soon find out what you can do. Queen of Pentacles. A lot of you guys are focused. And first of all, a lot of you guys are grounded. Okay? And that's one thing. It's just a lot of you guys are focused on work. Focused on your home. You're focused on something in this material realm. Some of you. Others, you're good. You don't have to work. I'm telling y'all don't have to pay rent either. And you can... Universal Declaration of Human Rights. And I have a whole video on that as well. Like, I'm giving y'all keys to help give y'all shortcuts in life to help maintain your mind, body, and spirit. And y'all don't even want to try to listen. Y'all got to know these things. You know that, right? You stop believing in shit that was taught in school. When the person who created schools literally said, I do not want a world of geniuses. I want a world of workers. You kidding me? Y'all gonna listen to that bullshit? I'm not. I'm a creator. What are y'all? That's the whole question. What are you? What is your point on this earth? If you don't think you're here for a reason, then fucking kill yourself. And come back a different form. You're not gonna die. Your physical body just won't be here no more. Y'all can say I sound rude. Y'all can say whatever. Y'all can talk all y'all want. I know my truth, and my truth is also your truth. We never die, so what are you scared of? What are you scared of? You scared of the experience of dying because you don't know what experience you will get. Again, everything's wild. It's a wild card. Anything can happen. You might think you're gonna die from a car crash, but a shark gonna eat your ass. You understand? Anything's a possibility. Some of y'all could die in y'all sleep. And honestly, some people, I believe people who die in their sleep, they just don't want to come back to their physical body. That's it. But they good. Listen. This is also a card saying y'all got to start getting y'all shit together. Literally. You don't need nothing. Queen of Pentagrams is right next to the King of Pentagrams. King of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of the physical realm. King of the physical realm. Do you understand what I am telling you? Seven of Wands. This is you guys setting healthy boundaries. Okay? This is you defending your passions. This is you defending your word, standing on top of your word and dodging every single negative energy that tries to come your way. This is you also having options to choose from, to create. There's multiple things that we can do, that we can utilize, that we can use to create a better life. And we don't need nothing. We just need our body, mind, and our spirit. You use your mind to call upon your spirit, even if you don't fucking believe you have a spirit. Higher self, come talk to me. Come share your energy with me. And I'm telling you, when you stay still, you will feel your whole body change. Even if it's like a little trigger, you feel different somehow. You can't explain it, but you know you feel different. That's your higher self combining their energy inside of you so you can have more clear thoughts, more organized thoughts. So when your higher self is with you, you have to be prepared to have your thoughts organized. If you want to focus on something, if you want to try something, write it down. All right? And then look at it, read it, call your higher self down and be like, how can I go about doing this? And it'll be in your dream while you're awake, because our dreams is really our reality. So when you go to wake at night, you might see it there. You might see signs outside because the universe is always speaking to us. The universe is trying, you might see a billboard with something pertaining to what the heck you asked your higher self. The universe speaks to you, okay? The universe speaks to everyone, but these are your signs that you've been asking for. The next person might not see the same thing you're seeing. They might not feel the same feeling you feel when you see that message. It's not for them. They didn't ask for it. You did. And then it's like, let me give you a great example for people in relationships or people who yeah. Let me give you, because I am a master at understanding traumatic relationships, okay? I am a full-fledged master. This is exactly why I'm experiencing positive relationships. I mastered the trauma. Now I'm mastering greatness. Do you understand me? So, when you are with someone and you guys are arguing, okay? And this is something on a regular, you argue all the time. Sometimes some of y'all might break up and get back together, break up, get back together. And you're like, why the fuck am I still with this person, right? And then the sexual trauma comes. They come in, they, y'all engage in sexual play, and then you're like, oh yeah, that's why I'm staying. Do you understand? I know a lot of y'all are understanding what I'm saying when I'm talking about this. That is a message from the universe telling you, this is the only reason why you're staying. That little reason, compared to all the reasons that you shouldn't stay, is overweighing the scales. The reason why you shouldn't stay is overweighing the scales. So don't stay. You don't need any other excuse. Because this little thing ain't no excuse. They could be giving this little thing to somebody else. And that's probably why y'all arguing. Every effect in your life has a causation. Something had to cause that situation to end up how it is now. If you both do not sit down like adults, I'm not going to even say grown-ups because a lot of you guys are kids in grown-up bodies. When you're finally reach adulthood, you can sit and talk to that energy to find the root cause and either go about a path to where you fix it or go about a path you separate. Because the energies are not going to connect the way it should. Now we got Page of Cups. A lot of you guys are being very, very immature with how you're expressing yourselves. Some of you need help with expressing your emotions. Pages are like kids. Like I said, kids in grown-up bodies. Your parents don't teach you how to cope or change your emotions. Your parents don't teach you that because they don't fucking know. They didn't get taught like that. They didn't get taught by their parents how to freaking control their emotions and how to react when you're feeling a certain emotion. If you can't transmute it to a different emotion, they didn't teach you none of that. I'm teaching you that right now. Class is in session. So please listen up if you really want to learn. Because if you don't learn, if you don't try to learn, you will never understand. So if you don't understand, you won't know how to apply the knowledge I'm throwing at you. Polarities. Like I said, there's a different opposite for something else. Opposites are the same, just in different degree. So if you're feeling mad, you have to find a way to change your thoughts, because your thoughts and your mind are connected. Change your thoughts to happy thoughts. So that way your mind can tell your heart, we're thinking about something happy. So you have to act happy. You have to show me, what does happiness feel like? So then that's how you change your emotions, by changing your thought. If you don't understand how to master that, you will never master self-recognition. Because all self-recognition is realizing and recognizing how you feel at that moment. You don't have to stay at that degree. You can always change your degree. You could be at a high degree, which is the highest frequency, or a low degree, which is a low frequency. When you're at a low frequency, you're sad, you're mad, you're depressed, you have anxiety. You're unclear. You have unbalanced emotions. When you're at a high frequency, you're happy, you're excited, you feel joy, you feel in love, you feel abundant. You understand? So you have to know what images, what thoughts create happy thoughts, abundant thoughts, excited. What excites you? What makes you happy? Keep thinking about that. Excuse me. But if an energy that no longer connects with you makes you happy, you're going to have to find something else that makes you happy, because you're no longer going to connect anymore. I'm guaranteeing you in that. Ten of Cups. This is happiness. This is abundant. And see, when you master the Page of Cups and to being like the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups, that's when you have everything you need. The real family who loves you, not the family that's there for your money and what you can support to them. The real family who loves you. Cups is emotions, man. The real family who loves you, the real connections you're supposed to connect with, will come your way. They have to. That's the way the universe works. Yes, it's going to be very lonely at the start. But the more you work hard on yourself, because listen, why do you need other people around you when I just told you your mind creates your reality? So when someone else is around you, you're minding their business. You're not really focused on yours. You have to be alone to really understand how it is in your own thoughts, how it is in your own feelings. What do you want to do? Don't let someone else's energy mix in with your energy and what they want to do, because you didn't think about doing that in the first place. You wouldn't have thought about it in the first place. And when you're around different people and they're thinking about different things, those thoughts are being thrown at other people. Why do you think when someone think about something, someone else say it first and you're like, oh shit, I was just thinking about that? We all speak telepathically because that's all we know. That's our first language because we're all energy. At the end of the day, we don't have to talk to communicate and understand each other. We don't. Everything's emotion, everything's feeling, everything's energy. Then the last card we got, Eight of Swords. This is the only thing stopping you. In your head, you're in your head. You feel like you can't do this. You're blindfolding yourself. It's like you can see perfectly clear and you blindfold yourself and you about to start cooking. And then next you dropping everything. The house is on fire now. That's your fault. You chose to blindfold yourself when you knew you didn't have to. You don't have to work these jobs. You don't have to be in nobody's life. You don't have to respond to anybody if you don't want to respond to nobody. You don't have to upgrade yourself. You don't have to. It's not an obligation. But if you don't, you're going to live the miserable life. Not nobody else who's upgrading their life. You're the one who's missing out. Not nobody else. So what's a major holdback from this collective? Egg reversed. You guys are not planting your own thoughts in your head. You guys are not planting your plans. You guys are not planning out your life. You guys are not creating nothing new for you. It's time to go out and it's time to go out of your comfort zone and go inside yourself and find out what truly makes you happy. I'm gonna read the thing for it. It's not always clear that we're only at the beginning of a situation. The stranger the circumstances, the less available we are to predict the way it can evolve over time, with potentially shocking results. Gut-wrenching decisions may be forced upon us when we have limited means with which to respond. But any new encounter, no matter how awful, can prove to be a crucible that helps us recognize our inner strength. Living in fear may limit your potential. What did I just say? Get out your comfort zone. What are you scared of? What are you scared of? Honestly, you're grown, right? You're your own boss, right? You make your own decisions, right? So why you going to work? And then you sit here and complain, oh, I hate my job. Oh my gosh, this happened to my job today. Oh my goodness. And some of y'all might like the role you play at your job, but you don't want to be there every single time to play that role. And if you're just going to that role because you're chasing money that has no value to it, you're chasing nothing. Take it how it resonates. Take it how you want. We all perceive something differently. We're not going to resonate with it the same. We're not going to all change at the same pace, because if we did, this world would not be brainwashed. End of the day, there wouldn't be people like me who's been brainwashed for 20 plus years, finally unbrainwashed. There's people 50 plus still brainwashed, 80 plus still brainwashed. Not me. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I have no sympathy for nobody. I went through hardships too. I went through struggles too. It might not have perceived as intense to others, but y'all don't know how the fuck that made me feel inside. What did I do with the feeling of lack? Because they made me feel like I lacked something when the fuck I didn't. With that negative energy they threw at me, I transmuted that shit to positive energy. I used that negative energy to work fucking hard on myself. And all I'm asking for every single one is to work hard on yourself. When you work hard on yourself, you will only receive blessings. Literally. The universe does not contradict itself. The universe just has polar opposites. You have to experience heartbreak to experience genuine, true love. You have to experience pain and suffering to experience bliss and abundance. Do y'all understand that or not? You have to be passionate about something in your life. Like I said, if you're not passionate about nothing, get the fuck off this planet. And the avatar you're in right now. And transform into a different avatar that will go for their passion. A lot of these kids know more than you. All these kids know more than you. And I can guarantee you that. Your newborn knows more than you. But because you don't know shit, these kids will always be denied their truth and brainwashed into your false reality. Your false reality. Don't bring these kids into this world if you are not ready to fix yourself so you can create better little yous. Because that's all you're doing when you give birth. You're giving birth to yourself. Do you want yourself to have a fucked up mental? It don't matter how much shit you buy your kids. Money has no value. Meaning when you trade money, fiat money, for an item, that item's value becomes nothing. When you give people knowledge and you're giving them from the heart, from love, that's more than what money can fucking buy. And a lot of you guys are not used to people loving you. That's your problem. Love yourself, and then you'll find someone who will connect with your energy and will love you too. And I can fucking promise you that. You have to try. I can't force you to do nothing because it won't work for you. And it's not going to work for me. I don't got nothing to gain from forcing you to do anything. But me speaking my truth helps me gain my blessings. So I don't care if you agree with what I'm saying or not. My life is going to continue to upgrade higher and higher and higher. My love is going to continue to grow higher and higher and higher. My spirituality is going to go higher and higher. My intelligence is going to go higher and higher. No one can fucking play with me because I don't play with myself. I don't. I don't play with myself. I don't play about myself. And I'm lying on that because I play with myself, because either way you talk to someone and play with someone, you're playing with yourself. When you talk to yourself, talking to yourself is the best motivator. The best. Because you know what you want. So when you can convince yourself that you can do that, you're going to do that and you're going to surpass that. At least I do, because I like competing with myself. I love it. Like, the heck, man? Why don't you like playing with yourself? Y'all play with yourself in a sexual way. Why can't you play with yourself in a serious way to help mold you become the greatest you can be? Food for thought. All right. We'll end this transmission with a message. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. So believe, I'm not going to say believe, because believe in faith is not the same thing. Have faith in yourself that no matter what you choose, everything's going to work out for you in the end, whether you're scared or not. Because even if you choose wrong, the universe is gonna force you to choose right at one point in your life. Then you're gonna be like, dang, if I didn't make that decision, I would have still been there. Like, don't worry, guys. You could be 60 years old, right? And then have an awakening. And then guess what? Your life will be better until you die. It's just facts. It's just facts. Okay? Y'all better figure out what y'all want to do. And when you figure out what you want to do, have faith that you can do it. Know that you can do it. It's going to take practice. Practice makes perfect. How did you get to where you understand what you understand now? You had to practice the knowledge you were dealt. Like in school, we had these like vocabulary words, vocabulary tests, all these tests. We learned these from practicing how to write. No one knows how to write off rip. Well, we do, but we think we writing jibber jabber scratch, and it's not. We don't know what the heck we write. It could be freaking hieroglyphs. We don't know. We do, but we just forgot. Because we were freaking programmed to freaking go to school and get dumber and just become workers for someone else who's getting way more riches, not even money-wise, but also money-wise. They're getting everything else, living the life they want to live, visiting all the places in this world they want to, but you have to sit here and be settling for less? Absolutely fucking not. If your goal is to travel this fucking world, dedicate your life to traveling this world. Visit different towns in your area first. Then, when you start visiting little different towns, you'll get more access to start visiting longer, far places. It doesn't matter where you start. You just have to fucking start. And then you will get what you want. When you keep on going that path, you have to stay focused. You can't get distracted. That's the name of the game. Don't get distracted. Focus. Yes, there's going to be little bumps in the road, but you can overcome them. Don't succumb to the negativity. Don't embrace the pain. And recognize that you are feeling the type of way. And then ask yourself, okay, this happened. What are we going to do now? Strategize your life. Even if shit don't go as planned, you're going to have to learn and master how to come up with the next unknown plan. Because, again, this is a wild universe. We don't know what's going to happen. Clearly, we see so much distractions being thrown at us through the TV and news and phones, everywhere else. There's something going on. There's something going on no matter where you are in this world. That's another principle of the universe. Everything, that's the principle of rhythm. Everything is in motion. Nothing ever stops. Everything's always flowing. You have to go with the flow or get caught up in that loop. You can't do that. You can. That's your choice if you want to. But don't complain when you're still where you're at a whole year ago, a whole 5 years ago. Don't be complaining when you're stuck and stagnant on something that you chose to ignore. You have a choice in everything you do. To the music you listen to, the more music, especially negative vibrations, the more you're going to be in that negative mindset. Be aware of what you're listening to. What are the words being thrown? What is the definition to the words being thrown? Y'all don't even know what y'all be talking about. But y'all love talking. Peace, love, and light, y'all. And listen, do you. That's all you gotta do.